Hi students, welcome to plus 1 computer class. So we are discussing our third chapter, components of computer system. In the previous video we already discussed about utility software, language processor, different types of language processor. So for what we are using language processor? For converting a language to machine level, whether it is assembly language or high level language, we are converting it into machine level language. Then utility software is used for supporting our computer or to prevent your computer or to work a computer in an effective or efficient manner. We are using utility softwares. So second section is over. So in this video we are going to discuss application softwares, different types of application software, classification of application software. After that, freeware and shareware software, and one more is the humanware or liveware. Okay, so these terms or some of the terms or some of the words are new to you, then that we are going to discuss. Okay, so a system software consists of operating system, language processor, and third one was application softwares. Okay, so what is our topic? Application softwares. Application softwares. Actually, softwares are classified into two categories. Softwares are classified into two categories: application software and system softwares. Application and system software. So system software, example, operating system and also its function we discussed. Then after that we are going to discuss application softwares. Application software means it is based on a particular application. Okay, the softwares are working based on a particular application. For example, suppose you want to draw a picture. If it is Windows operating system, we can use MS Paint. Okay, so using MS Paint, we can only draw picture and also we can edit pictures. We can't create a presentation using MS Paint. Suppose you want to create a presentation, then you want to take another software called MS PowerPoint. So all these softwares are based on a particular application. So these softwares are known as application softwares. Okay, so the softwares are used for some special application. That's why its name is application software. Okay, softwares are used for some special type of applications are known as application softwares. Okay, application softwares. Application softwares are generally classified into two categories. First one is general purpose softwares. General purpose software. And second one is specific purpose softwares. Specific purpose or special purpose softwares. So application softwares are classified into two categories: general purpose and specific purpose softwares. Okay, general purpose means generally we are using that kind of software. For example, suppose you want to print or type a letter, or suppose you want to type your resume, definitely we will use MS Word because it is belonging to general purpose category. All are using, its features are familiar to majority of all the users. So that kind of softwares are known as general purpose softwares. So we are going to discuss some special general purpose software. First one is word processing. Word processing softwares. Word processing software means example is MS Word. MS Word, for what we are using MS Word? For typing letter or typing the text. We can edit the text, we can align it, left alignment, right alignment, we can modify the text for word processing. So managing text we are using word processing software. Majority all the users are using word processing software. If it is Windows, we are using MS Word. If it is Linux, then there are some special type of softwares are called OpenOffice Writer, LibreOffice Writer, then AbiWord. So many other softwares also present. We can make use of any other softwares. So these softwares are only used for creating and editing text. So it is based on Word or text. Then after that, presentation softwares. Presentation software. So in word processing software, for typing text we are using pages. Different pages will come. But presentation, instead of pages we are getting slides. Okay, what we are getting? Slides. Then it's GUI. GUI means graphical user interface will be different than other software because it consists of title, subtitle, then we can insert pictures, then we can add animations, then different types of transition that we can't use in word processing. Word processing we can use page number, header and footer we can add. So that facilities is available in word processing, but that kind of facilities will not be available in presentation because if it is used for only creating presentations with transition effects and also animations. Then next one is spreadsheet softwares. Spreadsheet. Spreadsheet means Excel. I think it is familiar, MS Excel. Your mark list, your consolidation mark list. When you are in the school, you are getting one consolidation mark list. That mark list is created using spreadsheet files. Columns, rows and columns will come, no? So that kind of softwares are known as spreadsheet software. Actually, it is used for dealing with numerics. Numerics, we can find the sum, then we can multiply it, we can find the average. So many mathematical operations will be present in spreadsheet software. Actually, it is used for mathematical procedures. Example, MS Excel, then LibreOffice Calc. These all are example for spreadsheet software. Examples for spreadsheet: LibreOffice Calc, Microsoft Excel, OpenOffice Calc, Lotus 123. These all are example for spreadsheet software. Then one more is a database softwares. Database softwares. So that database software, then how we are interacting with that database software, that we will discuss in plus 2 because query language we are discussing in plus 2. Actually, query language is used for interacting with database. Okay, then what is mean by database? You know, there are different types of data available. It may be image data, then audio data, video data, text data, different types of data will be present. So you need a storage device for storing all these data separately. Suppose interrelated data, some of the data, group of data is present, but all these data are interrelated. That means there will be some connection among this kind of data. For storing interrelated data, we are using databases. Interrelated data. Example, in our school, all the students are provided with one ID card. So in ID card, the design is common for all the students, but contents are different. So the contents and the field name will be common to all the ID cards, but datas will be different. So in our school, there will be a database or a file. In that file, all that datas, interrelated datas will be present in form of row and column. So we can easily identify a student by identifying that particular row. So that kind of storage process we are using in database. So we need a special kinds of software used to deal with DBMS or database management system softwares. And examples for database softwares are MS Access, then LibreOffice Base, then Oracle, MySQL, Postgres MySQL. These all are example for database software. Database softwares are used for creating database, modifying database, and also we can insert data into database. Then one more category is present, multimedia softwares. Multimedia softwares. Multimedia software, like commonly used example is Adobe Photoshop. For what we are using Adobe Photoshop. For editing the picture, we can add background color. So many features we can add. That means multimedia file. For editing audio and video file. Multimedia means it consists of image file, audio file and video file. So many video editing and image editing softwares are present like Adobe Photoshop, GIMP, MS Paint, then VLC player. So many multimedia softwares are present. All these belong into multimedia software category. Clear? So these are the different general purpose software. First one was word processor for editing text. Presentation for creating presentation with the help of animation and also transition effects. Then spreadsheet for Excel, and it is mainly used for mathematics. Database for storing data in an organized manner. Actually, database is used to store logically related data in an organized format. Then multimedia software. Multimedia software means actually it is based on image or multimedia files like image file, audio file and video files. Then next one is specific purpose softwares. Special purpose software or specific purpose software. Example, when you are going for to purchase any of the item from supermarket or any of the shops, then they can use a QR code and by scanning the product they are getting the information, especially the price, expiry date, whatever it is, everything is getting. That means they used a specific purpose software like billing softwares. Okay, so in all the shops they are according to the product they are having their own softwares. Library also there will be library management software will be present. Hospital also they are using their own software. That means specific purpose only for that particular operation we are using that. Example is payroll. Specific purpose software is payroll. Payroll means actually it is used for employees. In factories or in any of the office, employee and details of employees will be present. That means payroll system maintains the details of employees of an organization and keep track of their salary details. To check all the employees, number of employees, their fields and also to track their salary details. Then one more is inventory management. Inventory management. Next one is inventory management system. Actually it is used for to take order, sales, deliveries and all. Actually it is a special software. It is used for delivering the products and also sale information and purchase details. For all these, for storing all these details, inventory management software is using. And one more is human resource management software. So in any of the companies for recruitment process, for employee recruitment, they are using human resource management system. HR department is using that particular software. So these are different types of special purpose softwares. Clear? Payroll for keep track of the salary details and employee details, and inventory management, purchase sales details. Then one more is the HR, human resource management, to keep track of the recruitment, the number of employees. Actually it is used for recruitment procedures. So application softwares are classified into general purpose and specific purpose. General purpose examples are Word, presentation, spreadsheet, database, and last one was multimedia file. Then specific purposes, payroll, inventory management system. Okay, then next one. So we are discussing about softwares as application software. Then one more category is free software and open software. Free software and open software. Free software means we can easily download it from internet and we can share among your friends and also relative. There will be no restriction. We can easily download it from internet. So nowadays so many apps through your mobile phone, we can download so many software through Play Store. That means they all are belonging to free software category. Then second one is open source software. Open source software means there is one term called kernel. Actually, we studied about operating system. Operating system is a system software used to manage the entire system. Then every operating system consists of kernel. The central part is known as kernel. Okay, the main part of operating system is known as kernel. Then in open source software, their kernel is open. Anyone can modify. Most commonly used open source software is Linux. Most commonly used open source software is Linux. In our practical or also in plus 1 and plus 2 for our practical, we are using Linux operating system because it is an open source operating system. We can easily download it from internet and also we can copy this and we can also keep that file as a soft copy and also we can distribute it among your friends and also relatives. So first open source software was Linux. Then there are some rules or freedom rules are present. First one is freedom 1. Freedom 1 means actually we will start with freedom 0. Open source softwares are providing different types of freedom because it is free to use. So the first freedom is freedom 0. The freedom to run program for any purpose. There is no restriction. We can execute that program for any purpose, for our official purpose or our personal purpose. Then freedom 1. The freedom to study how the program works and adapt it to your needs, access to source code should be provided. Actually, open software means its kernel is open. We can modify the kernel. Okay, there will be no restriction. We can modify the kernel with the that means permission is already available. But in case of Windows, we can't modify the operating system because it is belonging to proprietary software category and it is not belonging to open source softwares. Okay. Then freedom 1, freedom 2. Then second freedom 2 is the freedom to distribute copy of software. We can easily distribute the copy to different users. Then last freedom was there will be a ability to modify the system performance. That is freedom number 3. Okay, so these four freedoms available for open source softwares. Open source software. Commonly used open source software are GNU Linux, then GIMP, Mozilla Firefox, and one more is OpenOffice. These all are open source software. GNU Linux. We can easily download it from internet and also we can distribute among your friends and also relative. There will be no restriction. Second one is GIMP, multimedia software, image editing software. That is also open source software. So every day, that means day by day, the modifications are coming. Then Mozilla Firefox. When you open any of the Google or whatever it is, you will get download Chrome free. We can easily download Mozilla Firefox because it is an open source software. Last one was OpenOffice. Actually, OpenOffice is a package like MS Office. OpenOffice is a package. We can download LibreOffice or OpenOffice. Then all the specific general purpose softwares will be available in that package. Okay, so that is freeware and also free software and open source software. Open source software example is Linux, GIMP, Mozilla Firefox, then OpenOffice. These all are belonging to open source. Next one was freeware software. Freeware and shareware. freeware and shareware. So we discussed about freeware software. Freeware means free to use. Then second one is shareware software. Actually these are two special softwares. Then by a picture I am going to explain the comparison between freeware and shareware. So please look at the picture. In that picture, first column it is freeware. Actually what is meant by a freeware? Freeware refers to software that anyone can download from the internet and use for free. That means anyone can download from internet and use for free. But shareware means it is not entirely a free software. It gives us a chance to try the software before buying it. Okay, they will give a trial period. It may be 30 days or 1 month. They will give a trial. If you satisfied with the product, then we can buy it. Then in freeware, all the features are free. But for shareware, all the features are not available. To use all the features of the software, you want to buy it. Then freeware programs can be distributed of free cost, but shareware may or may not be distributed freely. In many cases, author's permission is needed. Okay, clear? So these are the comparison between freeware and shareware. In freeware, it can easily download from internet and we can share it. But shareware, the entire features are not free. Some basic features they will give. If we are satisfied, then we can buy that product. So that is freeware and shareware. Difference between freeware software and shareware. Shareware software commonly used example is Power Director. Suppose you want to edit video and you want to add background music, then we can download a new good app as Power Director app. We can download it, then they will give a 30 days trial period. At that moment, we can use all the features of Power Director. Then after 30 minutes, if your trial time is over, then if you satisfied with the product, then you can buy that product. Especially karaoke creation and also video editing, these kinds of shareware softwares will be available. Okay, then one more category is proprietary software. Proprietary software. Proprietary software means, actually proprietary software means it is not a free software. Proprietary software means it is not a free software. It is, if you want to use the features of that software, you want to buy it. Example is MS Office. Okay, you want to buy MS Office, then you can use MS Word, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint, then spreadsheet, all these we can use. So when you purchase that item, they will give a product key. In that product key, they will give a password. Suppose you want to install it in another computer, they will ask for the product key. So when you purchase, then only we can get that password. Okay, so that is proprietary software. It is not a free software and it is not a shareware software. If you are purchasing it, then you want to pay money to purchase that item. Example is MS Office, Mac OS, then Windows, all belonging to proprietary software category. Clear? Then one more topic is left, that is human ware or liveware. Human ware or liveware. Human ware or liveware. Human ware or liveware means the humans that are using computers. Okay, the humans that are using computers is known as human ware or liveware. So different humans are using our computer. Computer programmer will be there, engineers will be there, database administrator will be there. So many human wares are present. So that all human wares we are going to discuss now. Okay, then the first one is system administrator. The first one was system administrator. System administrator. System administrator. System administrator means the person who have the administrative power. That means the entire system they can modify, not the view level, the entire level they can modify. Configuration and reliable operation of computer system, especially multi-user computers such as servers. Okay, the person who has administrator power. Then next one is system managers. System managers means actually manages the entire, not administrative power, the power failure, the internet features, everything is available for the system. So the person managing the entire activities of computer is known as system manager. Then next one, system analyst. The person will check whether all these systems are working properly or not. System manager will check all the features are coming to the system or not, or it is working in an effective manner or not. System analyst, it will check the working of computer. Okay, that's why it is known as system analyst. Then database administrator. Database administrator. You know, every computer require a storage mechanism or storage device. So if huge amount of data want to be stored, we will use database. So the person that manages the database is known as database administrator. Then computer engineers. Next one was computer engineers. Computer engineers means they don't have the administrative power. That means they can use computer for their own purpose, for creating software or for sending information. For all that purpose they are using computer. Then next one is computer programmer. Computer programmer, and one more is the computer operator. Computer operator. So here computer programmer means they will help the computer engineers for creating software, but they will not have administrating power. Okay, they will not have administrating power. They will work on a particular topic they are given. Then computer operators. Computer operator means they will only have the basic knowledge about computer. Only the basic knowledge. Especially in Akshayas and some of the persons will be present. They all will be treated as computer operator. But software engineers belonging to computer programmer, system trainees belonging to programmer, and next section was engineers. So the lowest level is computer operator, then computer programmer, computer engineer. But the system administrator means they should have a thorough knowledge about all the languages and also all the hardware features. Okay, so the system administrator was the highest level humanware because the person is handling the entire activities of system along with languages, softwares, memory management, all this. Okay, so hope you understood. So again we will revise the topic that we studied. We will start with application softwares. Application softwares are divided into two categories, specific purpose and general purpose. After that, freeware, proprietary software, then shareware, humanware or liveware. Okay, so clear? Then next one, you want to write homework question in your notebook that is already given in your slide. So that question's answer you want to write in your notebook. Okay, by this we are concluding our chapter, third chapter. So actually it is a theory chapter. All the questions are direct question. So important terms I already mentioned. So I already forwarded one PDF file. So in that PDF file, in last section of PDF file, some important questions also present. You want to write the answer, all that questions answer in your notebook. If you have any doubt, you can ask through the Google Meet. So by this, we are concluding the chapter. The remaining, that means next video onwards we will begin our fourth chapter. Okay, so okay then, thank you.